stop to think about just how many risks healthcare organizations deal with every day? Most people immediately think about cybersecurity, and for a good reason. In 2024 alone, more than 276 million healthcare records were exposed in data breaches reported to federal regulators. Cyber threats are only part of the story. Healthcare organizations also face challenges related to patient safety, staffing shortages, operational disruptions, regulatory compliance, financial pressure, and rapidly changing technology. With so many moving pieces, healthcare leaders need a way to identify potential problems before they turn into costly incidents. That's where healthcare risk assessments come in. At its core, a risk assessment is a structured process for identifying threats, understanding vulnerabilities, and determining how those risks could impact an organization. Instead of waiting for something to go wrong, organizations can take a proactive approach and address issues before they create serious consequences. The process usually starts with identifying potential risks across the organization. These risks can exist in clinical operations, cybersecurity, compliance programs, financial systems, vendor relationships, staffing, and even emergency preparedness. Once those risks are identified, organizations evaluate two important factors: how likely a risk is to occur, and how severe the impact would be if it did. Many healthcare organizations use tools like Risk Matrix to help prioritize which risks need immediate attention and which ones can be monitored over time. This helps leaders focus their time, budget, and resources where they'll actually have the greatest impact. When we talk about healthcare risk, we're talking about much more than data breaches. Clinical risks like medication errors or communication breakdowns can directly affect patient outcomes. Operational risks, such as staffing shortages or technology outages, can disrupt care delivery. Compliance risks can expose organizations to regulatory penalties, while financial and reputational risks can affect long-term sustainability. The reality is that all of these areas are connected. A weakness in one area often creates challenges in another. That's why many organizations are moving toward a more comprehensive approach known as Enterprise Risk Management, or ERM. Rather than looking at risk in isolation, ERM helps organizations understand how risks impact the business as a whole. Of course, risk management isn't something you do once and forget about. Healthcare is consistently evolving. New regulations, emerging cyber threats, advances in technology, and changing patient expectations all create new challenges that organizations must address. That's why continuous monitoring and ongoing risk assessments are so important. Organizations that regularly evaluate their risk are better positioned to protect patients, maintain compliance, and improve operational resilience. To support these efforts, many organizations use governance, risk, and compliance platforms like K2GRC. Healthcare risks aren't going anywhere anytime soon, but with the right strategy, process, and tools in place, organizations can be better prepared to navigate whatever comes next. If you'd like to learn more about risk management, reach out to K2GRC. And since you made this far into the video, you might as well like it, share it, and comment down below.